Lights out, and we are racing in MotoGP here in Japan. It's a great start from that second place on the grid for Pecco Bagnaia. He's going to get the whole shot ahead of Pedro Acosta. As he once again, no, Acosta wipes the nose of the world champion as they grab the front brakes into the first corner. Vinales gets a tap there, I think, from Frankie Morbidelli or Jorge Martin. Brad Binder's got away well from fifth place on the grid. He's third, but it once again is Bagnaia who gets the lead early on here, just as he did in the sprint yesterday.
And just as he did in the sprint yesterday, Marc Marquez has made big progress. That's Frankie Morbidelli being sent off the racetrack by the 93 at turn 3. He's already up into the top 6. Martin hasn't made the same progress. He's come to the first sector. In fact, he is now up into 6th place thanks to his teammates off.
Yeah, going with Marquez then is the 89 of Jorge Martin. Martin launching a raid on the inside of Marc Marquez into turn 10. He's got the inside line of Bastianini as well there. Martin in a Marquez beat sandwich now as they power out of turn 10. This has been an awesome first lap for the World Championship leader, 11th to 4th.
And Binder, and that's Miller actually now coming through on Marc Marquez. Jack Miller came from 14th on the grid, and he's now up into the top 6. What a start for the Aussie.
Marquez working his way back through on the fast starting Aussie Miller. That's lovely on that change of direction. Set it up going through the 4th gear, turn 6. Hugged the inside line going through turn 7. Marquez then back into P5.
Who's that down?
Somebody's gone down.
Oh,
Acosta! I thought I had in my headset some scraping noise. And Pedro Acosta then, second time in 24 hours. The Shark stumbles. The Shark spills out of contention through the victory corner. And there'll be no victory, no maiden success for Pedro Acosta as he tucks the front on the inside of turn 14. And that, of course, now has pushed Jorge Martin up into second place. You never know what happened. We could get some rain here in Motegi. You don't see too many front-end washouts going through that final corner. Did he just clip the curb on the inside, maybe? It's coming from a long way back is Marc Marquez with the classic block pass there on Brad Binder down into turn 5.
Only Bagnaia, Martin and Marc Marquez are lapping in the 144s.
Martin then now is the fastest rider on circuit. 144.461, 4/10 quicker on that lap 5 he was compared to Bagnaia. Martin 1.1 seconds behind your race leader. 6/10 of a second was the gap, between Bagnaia and Martin as we started this lap 10. Pecco Bagnaia, he's finally back in the 145s, but still once again just takes a 10th or 2 out of Martin. The gap now just under 1.6 seconds.
Look at that, from lap 5 onwards, his fastest lap of 44.8 and his slowest, which was on the previous lap, of 45.1. That's what world champion race pace looks like.
It is now under a second. 3 and a little bit more laps remaining, and Jorge Martin's eyes are lighting up, aren't they, under that dark visor as he charges down the hill into the 90-degree corner. The victory corner coming up shortly. Is there an unlikely victory beckoning here for the Martinator? Plus 0.889. Yeah, on the dashboard goes the message.
Bagnaia does respond as we thought he might. As that gap came under a second, Bagnaia said, OK, that's close enough for me. I'm going to speed up a bit again. And the lead now goes back out to over 1 second. That's the first lap for around 5 or 6, isn't it? But Martin has been slower than Bagnaia.
It has been a Motegi masterclass from reigning world champion Pecco Bagnaia. He led the Japanese Grand Prix from start to finish. He resisted the early pressure from Pedro Acosta. He withstood the late pressure from Jorge Martin, and he takes the checker flag by 1.1 seconds ahead of the Spaniard. Bagnaia then wins for the 8th time in 2024, a season best winning tally for him. It's his first Motegi MotoGP success, and he certainly needed it. 10 points then now is the gap between Martin and Bagnaia. The master plan working perfectly in Motegi for the reigning world champion.
If you can't get enough MotoGP, click here to subscribe.